Hello everyone, I'm Nate and welcome to the channel. Today on the channel I have the privilege of reviewing the third iteration of these Begleri. These are the Quantum Colliders version 3, aka Dimensional Breach from Lathed Back Designs. Let's get into it. First thing you need to know is that currently these are out of stock. But I was just actually told today that these are going to be in stock very soon. So as you're watching this, if you're really interested in this and you missed on the first drop, or you've been interested in picking one of these up in general, there will be more. In addition, he also hinted at there's going to be some titanium knuckle rollers as well. This review is really about these, but he sent me a bunch of other things that I have in my pocket. So first off, he sent me some of his knuckle bones here. So he sent me 3 of these. He sent me 2 in the same size, a green one and a really nice and bright colors, and then a larger one as well. And so these have been fun to roll around, like resin, I think these are. So really fun. And then he also sent me a little keychain, which is fun too, with one of his custom beads on there, so you can put this as a little lanyard keychain. He also sent me these Begleri, which have the like these dice as well on them, these beads here that I believe, again, same material, I think it's resin. So yeah, really cool. If you want to know a little bit more about that, maybe I'll make a short or something like that on the channel here. As with all of the Quantum Colliders, they have all come with a 3D printed case, which is a really nice little thing. His yo-yos have come that way too, and they're always just kind of unique packagings. All right, let me just kind of walk through really briefly. You can take a look at my other reviews of all the other colliders, but if you are not familiar with the concept here at all, essentially you have a cup and you have a ball, a kendama sort of aspect to it. With the last version, we had these honey pot, that's what they called it at the end here, with these kind of grooves in there. So this is very similar to that, but kind of making it like just perfecting it. From what I understand, this third edition is sort of gonna be the flagship kind of moving forward. I'm not sure if that's the word he used, but it's essentially, you know, this is where we're gonna be. So yeah, just like I did there, you can do catches just like that, where, you know, you're bringing up. Now this one has a potential to kind of do a little bit more. With the second edition, you could kind of do catches along the edges like that and kind of use any of those spaces there. This one grips a little bit more than the second edition did. In fact, whenever I'm not necessarily intending, just like I did right there actually, not intending necessarily to land that, it's a little bit easier and it kind of just clips in a little bit more. So that feels like a little bit more like the stalls you would have on a kendama. Okay, it's not going to be the same, obviously. It's not going to be like, oh, you're a good kendama player, you're going to be able to figure this out. It's a blend of things, right? But I do think it locks in a little bit more and feels a little bit more natural than the V2s were. If you've hesitated to pick up any of the Quantum Colliders at all, I would encourage you to maybe pick up this set. As far as an actual Begleri set, it slings really well. Like it just has a nice momentum. It's not too light. It's not too heavy. It's right in between, I believe, V1s and V2s as far as the feel of the actual slinging and the momentum of it. It does come in these rad colors as well, and there's a bunch of different options there. This one has like the raw finish on the base of it, but then it has this like blue and purples and pinks and all that. A lot of their colors are really nice and vibrant and bright. That's kind of their whole look in general. Now with this version here and the way that the beads are configured, there is an option here to do a spike. If you're not following Russell, by the way, and you're a Begleri player, I'm not really sure why you're not. He's a fantastic Begleri slinger, and he's got a couple tutorials on his Instagram, and you should definitely check those out. And I learned this from him. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pinch here, and you're gonna bring your middle finger up to kind of bend right there. As it comes down, it basically forces the bead to turn, so it comes straight down and can spike into there. Let me see if I can pull one off. Ooh, that was a weird stall though. That was unintentional, but really fun. But it came really close. I would think that would be the major selling point to the V3. It adds a couple more options that the other two didn't. And as far as the weight, it kind of just nailed it right in the middle. I felt like the V2s, maybe I didn't notice it until I picked this one up, were a little bit lighter and they're just a little bit less control. So let's go ahead and actually sling them a little bit and kind of show you some catches, and then we'll call it a day. All right, that's gonna do for my review of the V3 Quantum Colliders from Lathed Back Designs. Yeah, these are a lot of fun. You should definitely pick them up. Again, they'll be in stock here pretty shortly. I'll have in the description a link to their website where you can buy these directly from them. So definitely go check them out. Check out their other stuff as well. All right, make sure you like and subscribe and all that other good stuff that you do on YouTube. All right, and until the next one, later.